Hello to all dear friends. Today, we're going to experience a special adventure together. Traveling and tasting local foods is one of the most enjoyable parts of tourism. But did you know that some of these foods can be dangerous? Yes, you heard right. Today, we're going to explore some of the most dangerous foods in the world that, if you don't eat them carefully, might become your last meal. So stay tuned and watch this video till the end. The first food I want to talk about is fugu. Fugu is one of the most dangerous foods in the world, made from the Japanese pufferfish. The main reason for its danger is a very strong and ruthless poison called tetrodotoxin. This toxin is up to 1,200 times more potent than cyanide and causes complete muscle paralysis by blocking sodium channels in nerve cells. Interestingly, a person poisoned by it remains fully conscious, but loses the ability to move and even breathe. Since there is no antidote for this deadly poison, the only way to survive is through artificial respiration and supportive care until the toxin is metabolized and eliminated from the body. The toxin is mostly concentrated in organs like the liver, ovaries, skin, and eyes of the pufferfish and must be carefully removed because the slightest mistake in preparation can spread the poison to the fish's flesh and cause death. For this reason, only highly skilled and specially licensed chefs are allowed to prepare this fish after years of training and practice. Despite all these precautions, every year several people suffer from severe poisoning due to mistakes in preparing fugu, sometimes resulting in death. Eating fugu in Japan is considered a luxurious and thrilling experience, but one must be extremely cautious about its dangers. If you plan to try this dish, make sure it is prepared by a professional chef, because even a small mistake can be fatal. In summary, fugu is a delicious yet deadly dish that combines excitement with risk. If you want, I can polish or shorten it too. The second food I want to introduce to you is casu marzu. Casu marzu is one of the strangest and most controversial cheeses in the world, originally from Sardinia, an island in Italy. This cheese is made from sheep's milk and is allowed to be infested by cheese flies, which lay their eggs in it. The larvae hatch inside the cheese and break down its fats, making it soft and creamy. What makes this cheese special is the presence of live larvae that move on the surface while eating and may even jump. So eating casu marzu with these worms is a very unique and thrilling experience. However, consuming this cheese can pose risks such as intestinal mycosis, a condition where the larvae survive in the digestive system and cause illness. For this reason, casu marzu has been banned in many places and its sale is illegal. Yet, it is still produced and consumed locally in some parts of Sardinia and has devoted fans who believe its strong, unique flavor is worth the risk. So if you travel to Suriname, be sure to make sure this dish is prepared under hygienic conditions. The third dish is sanzi. Sanzi is a traditional Chinese dish usually made from rooster or pork meat and is meant to be eaten fresh and raw. The main danger of this dish lies in the possible presence of harmful parasites if the meat is not properly cleaned. One of these parasites is Trypanosoma brucei, which causes African sleeping sickness, not kala-azar, which is caused by a different organism. Trypanosoma brucei is transmitted by the tsetse fly, enters the bloodstream, and can reach the brain, causing severe neurological disorders. Early symptoms of the disease include fever, headache, and weakness, and in advanced stages it leads to confusion, sleep disturbances, and possibly death. Since sleeping sickness can be treated with drugs but requires prompt medical attention, consuming sanzi demands great care in ensuring the meat is clean and healthy to minimize the risk of parasite transmission. Unfortunately, if the meat is contaminated and not cooked enough, the person may contract this serious illness. Therefore, when facing sanzi, always make sure the meat is fresh, clean, and sourced from reliable places. The fourth dish, aka sometimes also known as kiviak or kiviak, is a traditional Greenlandic food made from fermented meat of the northern seal. This dish is eaten raw and uncooked, and it contains bacteria that can be very dangerous for the human stomach. For this reason, eating aka is not recommended for tourists. If it is not prepared hygienically and properly, it may cause severe food poisoning. This traditional dish holds great cultural significance for the indigenous people of Greenland, but for those who are not accustomed to it, it can carry a high risk. Want to learn more about strange and dangerous traditional foods from other countries? Fish snowflake, then follow us. The fifth and final dish. Pupiaca is a traditional Brazilian dish made from fish that contain the highly dangerous ciguatoxin. This toxin is a powerful neurotoxin resistant to heat, meaning it doesn't break down even when the fish is cooked, and its effects remain. Ciguatoxin accumulates in the food chain of reef fish, especially in larger, carnivorous species like grouper, barracuda, and red snapper. After eating fish contaminated with this toxin, symptoms usually appear within a few hours to a day and include severe headaches, nausea, vomiting, muscle weakness, unusual sensations like temperature reversal, for example, feeling cold when the body is warm, and even temporary paralysis. Some people may also experience itching, dizziness, excessive sweating, and hallucinations. These symptoms can last for weeks or even months, and there is no specific treatment for the toxin, so supportive care and avoiding alcohol and certain foods are recommended. Pretty fascinating, right? If you want me to tell you about other dangerous traditional foods, just let me know. Fish palm tree. Alright friends, today we explored some of the most dangerous foods in the world together. I hope you found this video interesting and that you can enjoy your travels without any food troubles. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe so I can make more videos for you. Until the next video, goodbye.